Hey folks, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. I know you see there's no light board, no canvas in front of you on the camera, but that's because, well, today is the first day that I've recorded a video. Today is July 15th. Today's the first day since the 10th that I've recorded a video. Because it's been very busy. It's been very busy, very stressful. I've been going through a lot of things lately. One of which is, as you can see, there's my chaise lounge. I mentioned it in my previous video. Since my last video, my car has kind of blown up. July 10th, Wolfie and I, after recording my video, Wolfie and I, we went to the town next door to see the doctor, and then after that we went to the city to see my ex, the mechanic, and yeah, after looking everything over, he had a quick listen to the motor, and he said, yeah, the motor's on its way out, it's gonna die, just baby it. And it's like, okay. So then we were heading back to the town next door. We were going to do a little bit of shopping and then come home. Well, we were almost to the town next door when the motor went. Car broke down, and so we ended up getting a taxi to come. Oh, not a taxi. We got a tow truck to come and pick us up and bring us and the car home. Now, since then, we've gotten pretty much nothing done. Except we did finish with the drying, with the collapsible drying rack that I got. So the reason that over there, it's been raining. The ceiling has been the roof has been leaking from. Yeah, let me show you again. All right, so see, it's been leaking from that again, but also, if you look closely, you can see there is all of this damage from the water coming down, leaking along, and it's been coming down and along the edge like this. Right? So I put the towels up to help with catching it. And it was even dripping from this one here, this spot here. You can see a little bit of, I don't know if you can tell, but that is a bit of water damage right there. And it was dripping onto let me back up. But yeah, it started dripping onto here while I was working on a canvas. And so yeah, it dripped onto the canvas, it dripped onto mostly on the light board. So I had to set this aside, and I put a bowl here. But it's a gorgeous day out today, right now. So I'm gonna do some diamond painting. In the meantime, yeah, I got this chaise lounge chair so that I could sleep out here. Well, as you can tell, I wasn't able to sleep in it last night. But instead, I was in the bedroom with Wolfie, sleeping. Because, yeah, as you can see, it's still dripping. And, yeah, you can just kind of see there's my grotesque Cookie Monster. I put that up. But, yeah, there's my CPAP machine over there. And so I've been working on doing cross stitches at night, in the evenings there. My table mate is up because it's just in the way. But I've also got a knitting project that I'm working on over there at night as well. Yeah, so during the day, I'm over here diamond painting. So now, in the last video that I did, I was working on paw prints on the bridge. Well, I finished that, and I spun my wheel, and I got Dreamcatcher wolf. And here it is. So let me turn on the light here. Okay, there we go. let me just angle you a bit. There you go. Yeah, there we go. See? Yay! So, yeah. So with my car breaking down on Thursday of last week, yeah, I was working on getting caught up with the videos that I had recorded, pre-recorded, and I'm finally caught up. Excuse me. Posted my last one, what was it, yesterday? Day before? Something like that. Me and my squirrel brain just don't remember all that well. But anyways, my dad messaged me, called me. He called me up on Sunday, and we talked a bit. And he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna go camping. Not exactly sure when, but when we do, you can come. You can get the car. You can take the truck. We're gonna be gone until Thursday, and so all you got to do is come by and." Each day and check on the duck, make sure the duck's got water and food. And, all right, I can do that. I'm going to do that later today because I haven't done it yet today because of the heat. So I was supposed to yesterday morning. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's only been a day. Yesterday morning, my dad calls and he's like, "Yeah, meet me out in the parking lot." Oh, okay. So instead of me riding my bike out there to pick up the truck, he came and got me in the truck. And so, yeah, he came and got me in the truck, went back to his place, and he showed me what he wanted me to do in regards to the duck. It's like, okay, cool. Got it. Then, he also gave me an ingot of aluminum. An aluminum ingot from Alcan. He actually had two of these ingots of aluminum. That used to belong to his dad, my grandfather, from when he worked for Alcan in a little tiny town in northern BC called Camano. And one of them was engraved, and the other one was blank. So he gave me the blank one. And he's keeping the other one. So the ingot that he gave me, it says Alcan on it. The one that he's keeping has, it says Alcan, but it also says that it was given to my grandfather for, oh, what was it? I think it's 877 days without a medical occurrence or incident, something like that. Yeah, dated, oh goodness, I can't remember what month, but it was 1962. So, yeah. I think it was the 1st of June of 1962. It's out in the truck. I don't know. I can't remember the exact. Anyways, but yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. So then, yeah. So I have my broken down car parked in front of my broken down van. Well, the van's not really broken down, but yeah. So. So the truck is parked. The truck is parked out front. The car is parked out front in front of the van. But yeah, we the tow truck driver, he it actually worked out for him because he had to come back out. Like he was dropping a vehicle off in the town next door, and then he had to come back to this town anyways. So that's why I got a good deal on the tow bill. It ended up costing $300 rather than between $400 and $450, because he had to come back out here and pick up a Ford F-350 and take it out past the town next door. But yeah. So, and he suggested a place which is just across the highway. Talk to the dude there and see about the possibility of making a trade or whatever. See that if there's something that dude can do So it's like, okay, cool. So yesterday, after we went and picked up a few groceries from the store in town here, because I don't want to run the risk of driving the truck out of town while my dad's out camping. I also told him straight out, I will not take the truck out of town while they're gone. So after we went and we picked up a few groceries. Yeah, we got everything that was on this quick little shopping list. But we also got some watermelon. Got us a quarter chunk of watermelon because I've been craving watermelon lately, and it was only $3.99. But anyways, so we quickly stopped at the shop, the auto shop that the tow truck driver suggested, but there was nobody home. So I was like, okay, fine. Came home, and yeah. And then I was working on this, and then it started to drip on, and there's like water stains right up here. Yeah, really sucks. So my friend got her package that I sent her. She got it this morning. I'm excited for that. I couldn't remember exactly how many diamond paintings that I had put in the box because I had actually had to rearrange things and took some stuff out and added a couple, and she said apparently there was just 5 in there. But she got her Lady and the Tramp, and she got her Carousel Dreams. Those were the 2 most important ones that I wanted her to get right away. So unfortunately, I'm coming up on the 2-month review for the rental of my CPAP. So I have to go through another sleeping test, the kind that you can do at home. And that was another thing that we were going to do when we went back to the town next door on Thursday, was stop in and pick up that and then return it a couple of days later. Well, wasn't able to do that, so I had called and said that yeah, my car broke down, so I can't make it, and yeah, I'll call you as soon as I know when I can come in and pick and get it. And, well, they called today because the doctor wants Wolfie to go through the same test, because I am concerned about her breathing while she's sleeping. Because of the way she sleeps, and she snores and she makes other noises while she's sleeping, and I am concerned. So we're gonna get that done. But so like they called today and a little while ago, and it's like, yeah, we'll get that done. I'll call you as soon as we're able to come and get that done. Yeah, so there's that. Plus, the doctor wants us both to get some blood work done. That was another thing that we were going back to the town next door to do as well, because it was still early enough in the day, but when the car broke down. Like, we were stuck on the side of the road, parked on the side of the road with the emergency flashers going for 2 hours, just because of how busy the tow company was at the time. And I was fine with the wait because it wasn't overly hot, and we didn't have any groceries with us, thankfully. And so I just sat and read, and Wolfie sat and she watched videos on her phone. So yeah, we still have to get the blood work done. There is a lab in town here, but it's not open until Thursday. Yeah, so gotta wait until Thursday before we can go and get the blood work done in town here. Yeah, loads of fun. Oh, I missed a J. So, yeah, we've just been doing our usual, you know, same old here. And not really doing much aside from getting frustrated with the rain and waiting for payday, so that we can buy a tarp to cover the whole slide out, so then we no longer have the issue of the dripping rain. The rain dripping in here, and it's the gross dirty water. But then today, my next door neighbor, the snowbirds from next door, he comes over and he knocks and he's like, yeah, I got this grill, would you be interested in a grill? I'm like, sure. A little barbecue grill, yeah. Just get a little green propane tank and plug it in, hook it up. Yeah. So he comes back with that, and I'm like, well, do you know anything about vehicles? And he's like, well, a little bit. And so I was telling him about the car, and he's like, well, have you tried to start it up? And it's like, no, I have not touched the motor. I have not tried starting the car since the smoke and scariness and whatnot on Thursday. Yeah. So I grabbed the keys, and we went over to the car, and I started it up, and boy, yeah, it started, but it's like making a whole lot of noises, and just very, very scary. So, and I told him about the issue with the van, about how the battery, there's a loose wire somewhere, so like when the van's not running, it drains, something is draining the battery. And he's like, well, why not just get a battery kill switch? You can get them from Amazon. It's like, oh, okay, well, that sounds really, really helpful and whatnot. And we talked a little bit more, and I was showing him a little bit about of the van, and he's like, well, yeah, I'll show you on my one truck, the kill switch, because he's got one on each of his trucks. I'm like, yeah, I noticed you were working on this truck. And he's like, yeah, I'm fixing it up to sell it. And I'm like, oh, well, how much are you asking? He's like, $3,500. I'm like, oh, that's within, like, I'm like, will you take payments? I can give you $1,000 right off the bat next week when I get paid. And he's like, well, I'll think about it and we'll talk about it later. It's like, okay, cool, because like I really need a reliable enough vehicle, and it's a Dodge Ram, which, yeah, I'll do I'll take a Dodge Ram. It's not a Subaru, but it's a Dodge, and Dodge are really good trucks. And yeah, so I'm really hoping that he agrees, because yeah, I could give him $1,000 a month until it's for 3.5 months. Hell, I'll even give him 4 if it means getting rid of, if it means getting getting the truck and him, yeah. Because I really need a vehicle. Oh my goodness. Yeah. If he says yes to selling me the truck, I'm gonna be so excited, because it's got a cover over the box. I hope the cover is included. It may not be a canopy, but it still covers the back. So yeah, that'd be awesome if I can get it. Because then I can, yeah, because it'll make things so much easier for me, even if it does mean having to climb in and climb out of the truck. It'll give me my freedom back. Yeah. So I'm hoping for that too. It'll give them a little bit, it'll give them a bit of money. It'll give them an extra $1,000 a month. If I could afford it, I'd give them more each month, but we can't afford more than $1,000. I even told him, like, as soon as I get rid of the car and the van, whatever I get for them, I'd give them half the money to go towards what the purchase price of the truck. Because I really need my own vehicle. Yeah, I need a vehicle. So, yeah. Fingers crossed. Prayers. Yeah. So, and there's been no word from my boyfriend about the house, the purchase of the house, so I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it's not happening with that particular house. Yeah. Also, like Wolfie came with me on last week, obviously, but yeah, she my ex hasn't seen her since she was like 12 or 13, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, she's a big girl now compared to the last time he saw her. Well, the last time he saw her, his son was a baby. And his son is like, I don't know, 16, 17? Something like that. No, he's... yeah, something like that. Okay, there are no threes. I just remember it's been a long time. But yeah, his girlfriend was there as well, and I'm like, well, so how long are you here for? And she's like, oh, a year. I'm like, really, a year? Apparently, with the work that she does, she was able to get a year off from work without losing her job. Like, I don't know what she does for work. I didn't ask. But yeah, she's taking a year off, and then after that year, she's like, yeah, I could actually take another year off without penalties from my job if I really wanted to. So they're on holidays right now, the two of them. until September is when he's getting back from holidays. Yeah, like as soon as the car broke down, I tried calling him, but he didn't answer, so I messaged him. And he's like, well, get it towed right back to their place. And I'm like, well, I can barely afford to get it towed back to my place. So, yeah. And he's like, well, you should go see them and see about getting your money back, because, like, yeah. But I don't know, maybe I should have. I don't know. I've just been sitting here, not moping. I am disappointed that the car broke down. But like the conversations that I was having with the lady that I bought it off of, and like she was explaining everything to me, and she's like, I like to be open and honest and upfront about any issues and this and that, and like we've talked with people about the noise from the motor, and I guess they must not have taken it to a very good mechanic, because they had about to do with the noise, because they're like, well, yeah, one person said that it's probably the tie rod, so they got the tie rod components, but then the husband, he said that, like, he looked at it and he said that, yeah, no, it didn't look, the tie rod looks fine. Okay, so it's not the tie rod. So in the meantime, they've got the tie rod components, so still in the box. So I actually gave the tie rod components to my ex. I just took it out of the car and just left it in the shop. There you go. He'll probably come back like in a couple of months. He'll come back in September and he'll find the box and he'll be like, where the hell did this come from? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I told him he can keep them, do whatever he wants with them. Sell them, use them. Yeah. But so anyways, yeah, I've talked with some people about it, and they're like, yeah, they probably knew you were knew it was they sold you a lemon. They probably knew about the motor issues, and it's like, well, yeah, probably, but I really don't know. Like, I can't, like, I would have to physically go out to their house, and there's no guarantees that they would even be home, and it's a little bit of a drive out of to get out there, and if they're not home, I would have to just keep going out there until they are home, or I could just park there and wait for them to come home. How long have you been waiting? What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's been a few hours. I could do that, but I don't know. I just don't want to. I just don't have the energy to deal with more stress and whatnot. I woke up to a message from a good friend. Apparently, I hurt their feelings. I didn't know that I hurt their feelings. I didn't know there was some miscommunication or something. I don't. Yeah, it turns out that something I said or did, or something happened and it hurt their feelings. They got really, really hurt about it, and I never mean to hurt anyone. I'm not that type of person. I'm always open, upfront, and honest in all my videos. Circumstances have been known to change between recordings, because that's a part of life, right? And normally what I do is, like, I record a video and then upload it the same day. But when I end up with a whole bunch of projects all at once, then I bulk record. So then I've got a whole bunch of videos, and then I just release them, rather than releasing them all at once and overwhelming everybody, overwhelming all you guys. I'll upload like one a day. If I bulk record a whole bunch of shorts, then I'll upload like 2, maybe 3 in a day, depending on how many I've got. But yeah, so I ended up with several video recordings, and I was having issues with uploading because of the heat. And in my last video that I did, I even mentioned it. The only reason I know this is because I actually went back and I actually watched the video today, because I don't remember what all I talked about in my last video, because it was almost a week ago. It was several days ago, even though I just recently uploaded it to share with you guys. And yeah, things have changed since that video was recorded. Like, when I recorded that video, I had a perfectly working vehicle. That was working great for me. And then within a few hours of recording that video, my car breaks down, and it's like, God damn it. But that's part of life. But yeah, when I realized that that something happened that hurt my friend, I was really upset, and I did cry for a little while. I don't cry for very long, because while I'm crying, my mind is going through. My mind goes overboard, and I just start overthinking and trying to think things through, trying to figure and analyze and all of this stuff. And so while Wolfie was comforting me to help me feel better, I was trying to think of what did I say, what did I do that hurt this person? What can I do to fix things? All of that stuff. So when I felt that I had come to a good conclusion, my crying stopped, and I decided to start watching my video to see the one that I recorded last on the 10th was the most recent video that I uploaded, and so I went over it and all of that stuff. And yeah, so there's information in that video that has changed. So, and it happens. So I'm hoping that that my friend and I are able to work things out, and so that she's not hurt anymore, because I don't want my friends hurt and upset, because it upsets me and it hurts me too. because I have very few people in my life that I trust and that I care about and that I open up. Well, I open up to you guys a lot, but there are still things that I keep close to my heart, near and dear to me, and all that stuff. And yeah, but I think I'm gonna go, and because yeah, I'm gonna go because I gotta get some dishes done. My sink is overflowing with dirty dishes, and prayers that and fingers crossed that my neighbor says yes to me buying the truck, because that truck would also help. I could use that truck to help my dad too, because his truck, yeah, is pretty iffy. And and I just realized, I hope that truck is not a diesel. It might be. So if it turns out it's a diesel and he says no, I'm okay with it. If it's not a diesel and he says no, I'll be a little bit disappointed, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna go, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!